Hi there, I'm Richard Rice, I'm PGA golf professional. Welcome to Playing Lessons. In today's lesson, we're going to be playing the second hole here at my home club, Colonial Heritage Golf Club. This hole is a short par 4 with a fairway that really narrows in as we hit the ball a little bit longer. Now, a lot of people here are going to take less club, maybe a 3-iron, 4-iron, and hit the ball in the fairway and play the ball in from there. But as we discussed in my previous playing lesson, if you're going to hit the ball 30 yards farther and it ends up in the rough, that's the same as hitting it 30 yards shorter into the fairway. So to take and make that fairway much wider, I'd have to switch from driver all the way down to my hybrid club. So instead of trying that, I'm going to hit my driver, go ahead and hit it all the way out there, and be okay if it comes in the rough. So in this hole, I like to aim out to the right because the fairway funnels left a little bit. And as I step into this shot, I just like to remind myself to make sure that I fully commit. And I'm just going to go through my mental routine here. From here, again, I'm fully committing, just trying to make a good swing. We've hit a pretty good one. So a little draw from right to left should feed. Hopefully it might end up in the fairway. We'll find out when we get there. All right, so according to my rangefinder here, we've got about 102 yards from the hole. We did catch a little piece of the fairway. You can see just how narrow this fairway is. I've hit a really good drive. I'm happy to find a piece of the fairway, but if I was just a few paces off in the rough, I'd be happy with that too. I've got a wedge in my hand. It's not a difficult shot from the rough with a wedge in hand. Now, if I had hit my hybrid club off the tee, I'd have much longer in. I'd have probably more like 150 yards into this hole. I'd be swinging, 8-iron, 9-iron, depending. We're a little into the breeze, so I'd probably be hitting 8-iron versus a wedge here. All right, so we look at this pin. This pin is kind of middle of the green, but towards the right side. Now on the back of this green, there's a bit of a false back, so if I hit it past this pin, I could get myself into trouble. Now, as I said, I've got a 102 to the flag, and that's as far as I want to hit it. Now, my sand wedge goes about 100, 105 if I really catch it well. And if I hit that here, it's really going to balloon up into the wind, and it's going to come up short. So this is a good that's probably more like 8 to 10 yards of wind here with a wedge in hand. So 105 just turned into 115. Now, 102 turned into 112. Now my 115 club is about my gap wedge. If I really step on it, it goes about 120, but I like to smooth it around 115. So 115 into this wind could be about right, but again, if I hit that club like that, it could balloon up on me. So I'm actually going to take one more club here and hit a nice smooth pitching wedge into this green. And my pitching wedge is about 125, 130 if I swing all out. So I'm going to take some distance off of my pitching wedge. I'm going to take some spin off of this shot. So I'm going to choke down on my pitching wedge, and I'm going to really smooth this thing. Again, I don't want to hit it past the hole. So we're choking down on it to knock some distance and spin off so it doesn't balloon up into the wind. And I'm going to hit this about 80% at the most. So this wind is into and a little right to left. So I'm going to aim probably 5 feet right of this hole and just really make sure that I commit to this shot. So a couple practice swings to get the feel for the speed I want to put into this. And let's go ahead and make a nice committed swing. See what happens. The wind's not really hitting it, it's hanging out to the right, but it looks like it could be about pin high. Let's go see what happened. All right, so here we go. I've hit it to about 15 feet. just short of pin high, but still a pretty good shot. I'm really, you know, with a wedge in hand, I'd love to get it closer, but we didn't. That's okay. We're gonna still try to make birdie here. So let's see if we can't read this putt and make a birdie. So the first thing I'm gonna do here is walk straight to the hole. I leave my ball right where it is and I walk to the hole, and I'm trying to see the break from here. Now this putt is looking very straight. It's a bit of a tough read here. So when the putt is straight like this, what I'm gonna do is stand behind the ball and try to see if I can feel anything in my feet. And my feet feel very level here. I'm gonna walk about halfway to the hole and again see if I feel anything. So I've got a little slight flex in my knees, seeing if I can feel any break in this green. And then again right near the hole. Now as I get really close to the hole, it feels as if this putt could break a little right to left. So because it feels so straight, I'm not going to get the hole away. I'm going to aim just inside the right edge of this hole and see if we can't give this a good run for birdie here. So if you know anything about me, I believe that every putt is a green light putt. So I'm trying to make everything look like I look at, especially here on this birdie putt. I'm trying to make it. Now, with that said, I'm not trying to hit the ball at ramming speed. I'm just trying to make the putt, and that's all I need in my mind for me to hit the ball at decent pace. So I've got my line. I'm going to go right edge here. We're just going to try to hit a good putt. Last thing I remind myself to do is make sure I commit. And I've pushed it a bit, but there's nothing wrong with an easy par. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.